Hey gang, Will here from the Ashland Fly Shop. We've got a fishing report for you for the third week of March. So we're still in the last phases of our steelhead, our winter steelhead run, and this typically is kind of the peak of the run when we see the more concentrations of fish around. We are still in a situation where we have a lot of precipitation. We have a lot of starting to see some runoff. We have some storms that are very intermittent that have been, we had a lot of rain and we have more to come. So we have high flows coming out of the dam at about 4210. This is the upper Rogue. We have flows of about 6,000 at Dodge. So pretty darn high. That said, we have been seeing some fish caught, which has been really nice, which stands to reason, right? This is the time we see some fish around. We've seen some very nice fish caught lately. Are you working for them? Yes, you're working for them. You are looking for you're looking for runs and very, very intermittent spots where there's not going to be many, where maybe you did fish a dozen runs on a float. Maybe you're now just fishing like 2 or 3. You're just looking for the extreme prime water if you're fly fishing in these types of conditions. Applegate River, this is a very popular time to fish that river. It's also just been extremely high through the entire season. So that's just kind of been what it is. We've been on it a few times and it's been pretty big and it's been tough to find fish. I'm sure there's some in there. I would look, kind of up and down the entire system at this point. The Rogue is definitely worth a shot. Going out, you certainly want to try and drift. That's going to be your best bet to get in a boat and get out there. That's the best way to find kind of that most prime water. So really looking at very similar types of patterns and stuff that you want to fish. We're looking at moderate to large size flies, looking at darker colors that can really provide a lot of contrast in the water this time of year. Black and blue is really hard to beat for a fly color this time of year. You can, if you've got a bright day, get into more of a pink or something like that, or a flesh color that can sort of pop in the water a little bit. But those tried and true dark colors, egg-sucking leeches, things like that, are very good fly, very, very good fly for this time of year. Nymphs, all the same stuff, legs and eggs, large dark stones, hothead stones. Really using a lot of yarn droppers or egg flies and stuff like that this time of year. Winter steelhead really respond to those flies, so those are really good flies to use, glow bugs and things like that. And then maybe rotating with nymphs, but that's what we'd be doing now. Rivers that have fish this time of year, the North Umpqua, still a good bet up there, getting to be on the late side, but not a bad option for looking for those late winter fish. And sometimes there can be some really nice big fish up there, whether in the Rogue or the North. Can be pretty darn good. Last gasp for the coast as well. I would say the coast would be on the latest end of this time of year. So handful of fish around down there still, but we're just starting to see darker fish, fish that have been in the system a little while that are really, really ready to go. So that's what we're looking at, and really looking forward to transitioning into trout. We'll start talking about that quite a bit more as we progress here. But that's the wrap up. That's what we got for you. That's what we got for you right now. So wear your waterproof clothing, and we'll see you out there.